Court is calling 2022 CR 8646, State of Texas versus Jasmine Urcela of Ibarra. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? For the defense?
For the defendant, Jasmine Urcela Ibarra, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Ibarra? Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and that you review it with your client?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Discovery acknowledgement might sound boring, but it's a legal landmine. If a single document wasn't handed over, that could blow up the whole case later. Transparency isn't just a checkbox. It's ammo in a fair trial.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Ibarra, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, you do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, but
Ms. Ibarra, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
yes,
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, she has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of?
This is where it gets serious. Jasmine's waiving multiple constitutional rights. Jury trial, cross-examination, even silence. It's like handing over your shield before a battle. Would you ever agree to that unless you were 100% sure of the deal?
The charges against her?
I believe so.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Ibarra, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes,
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 58 days in the Bexar County Jail under 12.44 of the Penal Code. There are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
State?
yes,
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, there has not.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
yes, sir. Case Exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Ibarra, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call on the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just, like for the court to, follow the plea bargain agreement that we reached with the state.
All right, Ms. Ibarra, do you have any children? What are their ages?
11.
When you're drug tested today, which you will be drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Honestly, it's really good.
All right. So I'm not going to give you the easy way out. You have an 11-year-old. Is that child with you?
Yes.
You have an 11-year-old. What are you going to be positive for?
No.
And what else?
No.
All right. So we're going to do a drug test today. We're going to see if it's just going to be marijuana. See, we have an issue here. So why are you being dishonest with the court?
Nothing besides.
No, you were, because I asked you what you would be no, I asked you what would you be positive for, and you told me marijuana, and I said, and what else? And you said marijuana, and then I said you're going to be tested. Then you said and methamphetamine. So we have. But the court has an issue. And let me just tell you what my issue is. And sometimes people say, Judge, I don't understand why you do this. I don't understand, why can't she just do her time and be done with it? The problem is she has an 11-year-old at her home and she's testing positive for meth. She just told me she's going to test positive for meth. So who else is at home with your child? Okay, yeah. So I'm not inclined to give her 58 days in the Bexar County Jail. I mean, if you all want to talk about probation, I'll give her probation, and she's getting drug treatment. I can't have somebody, I don't know why you're shaking your head. I cannot have someone who is using meth and having an 11-year-old at their home that they're responsible for. That's how children end up getting killed. That's how children end up wandering the streets and picked up by strangers because their parent who's supposed to be taking care of them is not, because they're high on meth. And I don't want to hear that you're a good parent. You know why I don't want to hear that? Because if I were to knock on your door because your attorney or this state's attorney gave a good reference for me and said I would be a great babysitter, if they said, hey, she's the Black Mary Poppins, she'll be great, and I spend time with your child and your child loves me and your child says, yes, I want her for my babysitter, and you agree to hire me, and as I'm walking out the door, I tell you, oh, I may be positive for marijuana, and then when you question me again, I say meth, would you still let me babysit your child?
Hell no!
And you know why? Why is that? Thank you. And so that's what I'm dealing with right now with you. You are using marijuana and meth, and you're taking care of an 11-year-old. So counsel, she needs help. And just sending her to the Bexar County Jail, because I'm sure, is this a judgment satisfied?
Yes, it will be.
All right, sending her to the Bexar County, well, not even sending her to the Bexar County Jail, there will be a judgment satisfied. She'll walk out of the courtroom, go celebrate maybe by using more meth and marijuana, go home to an 11-year-old that her mom should be just the grandmother for, but now she's got to be a mother too and keep an eye on her from the 11-year-old. That's too simple for her. So I'd be more than willing to give her probation so she can get help for her drug issues so that perhaps she can be a good mom to her child. So I don't know if you all want to consider that.
I will have to talk to my client about that.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Your Honor.
Yes.
She'll request probation, Your Honor.
All right, well, you want to talk to the state, see if they're in agreement to her being given probation? All right, so we're going to go back on the record with regards to the plea bargain agreement. Oh, you all have changed and entered into a plea bargain agreement where it's not a Class A misdemeanor, correct? And you're asking that punishment be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility and that the state will recommend community services. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. No, that's fine. And then, Ms. Ibarra, outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your probation be for a term of 2 years and there be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes.
And Ms. Ibarra, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right. And as previously stated, the court is finding that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. And Ms. Ibarra, just so the record is clear, with the application for community supervision, are you still entering a plea of guilty? All right. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf?
We're asking for to grant the revised agreement that we had with the attorney on.
All right. Ms. Ibarra, are you employed? And you only have the one child? And what do you do for a living? Okay. And who all lives at the home with you other than your mother, yourself, and your child?
My dad.
And what are their ages? All right. And is Child Protective Services involved in your life? Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be 120 hours of community service restitution. The court will give you credit for 40 hours if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be deducted. The court is going to require you to do parenting classes with triple T, and the remaining of your community service hours will be waived once you completed that. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. I'm going to want field visits, probation 2 times per month until further notice. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation. Follow all recommendations of TAP. If they ask for inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. And either way, I want intensive outpatient treatment. And I'm going to want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And there should be the UA hotline. And she needs to be tested at least once a week until further notice. And tell them she said she used marijuana, so they're going to have to make sure those levels for the marijuana are dropping. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you